what they call security screen doors.
Not, so far we've kind of voted against, although voted against the great big double latch, you know, the kind that, you know, you go to restaurants or buildings where they have double big, like an iron door. And then there are what you call minimal security doors that are still metal, but tastefully done, you know, and those are fine. I mean, we pay for security, we have security. We don't need big iron doors. I don't think there's a case for it yet. I mean, when it comes to case,
we've been here almost 5 years.
Yeah.
And right after we moved in, we had all the windows changed.
Yes.
And we had a secure, what do they call it? I don't know. It's a wrought iron, and I don't remember if it's white or black now. We've had that for 5 years, and nobody's ever said didn't respect it.
Okay, well.
So must be okay.
Must be okay.
I think I've seen yours. You're up there, right? Yours is nice.
It's in the front.
Yeah, you have all the nice stuff on the front.
Yeah.
And I think it was more for the.
That door's okay?
I think so, yeah.
I think it was more. We started shying away from it recently, is because we had some that neighbors that slam that door all the time, and because it's heavy, it became more also another concern for noise. But we're not going around checking.
Right. But I mean, the rules are that you have to submit an architectural request to replace the screen door. If you other than what's already there, which has been approved. So if you're going to something different, they're to submit that the same way that when they go to the vinyl windows, they're to submit that, just so we don't end up with some Mickey Mouse something. Somebody comes in with a really
if somebody moves in like we did, they had no idea what any of the board requirements were.
Right.
We had the windows put in. Right. We had the screen door put in, and nobody said diddly squat.
Right.
And we didn't know if we were doing right or wrong now. But I mean, 6 months after I put them in, if you guys would have told me that's wrong, you got to take them out. You know what I would have told you?
Yeah.
Take a flying jump at the moon.
Yeah.
Because it was after the fact.
But it's very interesting.
So in other words, before somebody buys and moves in, they should be given the regulations.
But they are. If it goes through escrow.
Yep.
If it goes through escrow, they get it.
If it goes
Really?
through escrow, absolutely. They're given the CCNRs,
It's
the
been 5 years
bylaws,
and
the
I
rules and
probably have forgotten,
regulations,
but I
the
don't
finding
remember.
policies.
Yeah.
Probably got it.
Yeah,
Well,
no, escrow,
We can.
Ones that you don't read?
Yeah, it's what's there.
Probably in there.
But it does say fill out the
Yeah.
I know because
application.
when we did ours, we did a bunch of work to ours, and I remember filling out for my door.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah. Well.
But you're fine.
Huh?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
We're just raising
We
the-
guessed right.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
You
Yeah.
guessed right.
But it is a problem because we don't want to start ending up with some Mickey Mouse stuff.
Well, I can understand.
And it makes good sense. But you did. I mean, prudent people do the prudent thing, and you did that. So it's good.
Yeah.
Good. And why?
I would just hate to have somebody move in, not read the paper, and put in the windows that they want, and us complain about it.
Right.
Because they're not going to take them out because you said so,
Right.
unless you pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what time is it?
All right, we got executive, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, all right, we have to do executive session now.
All right.
So we have to say goodbye to you, but we'll see you next month. Although we're going to do it on the 18th, and I'll post a notice.
Okay.
18.
July 18th.
Yeah.
I need Key to get out.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody has. All right.
I can do it. I can do it if you. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. It's always good
I
to
do
have
it.
you.
Okay.
That's where I gotta go.
I do it.
Somebody gave us a All right, guys. See you all later. Have a good meeting. Oh, thank you, John.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
I hope you tell them, to have some common sense after you
Okay.
read that.
I
Do you,
will.
you don't, do you live here?
Huh?
Do you live here?
Yeah, out in front.
You're on this corner?
Yeah,
So I see you all the time.
yeah.
So I mean, you probably know what, that tattoo can't stand.
I'll read it.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even know that.
So that's taken care of. So now this.
I'm on good terms with him, so I didn't even know that he was part of this.
All right, John. Now we're in executive session, so we can talk to you.
Okay.
And let's keep it to a minimum. We have other business to address as well.
For the longest time, I was unlawfully exploited for support of the Greenbelt lease and not allowed to use it in violation of what I knew all along. Commissioner Mondo had clearly stated only the dog walking was restricted. The moment I tried to use it legally, I get taken down, and my parents want now $800 in damages. Somebody owes that. That guy, this I read, is that right? They do it. They owe it. I was chased out of here numerous times by Lisa M. Wright, hunted out, come get her, and sent to the hospital. More damages owed. Finally, on following the stunt of September 11th, and Nathan Phelps playing his little, they playing, we are confused, and Lisa Wright playing her little game, of this is the way it has been interpreted and what has been enforced. The way they want to interpret something, or the way it was, so playing the game. We are dumb, we are retarded, we don't know what we are doing. And well, Reinhard Rimmel saying, we are confused, we don't know what we are doing, give us, we're going to put, it's a way. That was the ultimate travesty of justice. In reality, these people have caused tens of thousands of dollars in damages, altogether. Private security, because of the danger they represent, I can't keep that up, so this is not really private security, but, by any means. But that was a way to try to stop the threats, the harassment, and see if things could quiet down. That's the only thing they respect, a security guard. It's all they have any respect for around here, a security guard. Come on, they, then on September 11th, the stunt. So no access to pull or green belt to prevent something wrong from happening until I could go back to Mondo. 3 weeks right there of land lease, taxes on it, and dues due to be refunded. To me or my dad, doesn't matter. And whatever that comes to, because all my rights were taken away illegally until I could reassert what Mondo had to say all along. So.
Wait, I have a question. July 11th, that's 2011.
He said September 11th.
Was that, you said July 11th, 3 weeks. I just want to make sure we're getting the dates right.
Okay. September 11th
Okay,
to September 11th until I could see Mondo again following that false arrest. I had 3 weeks of no puller and green belt because the cop, at the orders of this Irie and John Alexander Wright, that Nathan said, if you set foot in the community, I'm going to arrest you every time. So, matter of time, the only thing you can do is go back to Mondo, file the papers, go back so that this doesn't, and pay for subpoenas for 3 cops and records to be $465. Again, owed by the HOA because they had no right to do that to me. Subpoenas for cops.
Why is that owed by the HOA?
Okay. They caused the damages by placing me under false arrest knowingly. I had my transcript, and they want this rogue cops, Nathan Phelps in part, and whoever, to interpret it their way. I have the transcripts there. Lisa Wright claiming this is the way it has been interpreted and has been enforced. I say all he has is to go to and from his home and maybe walk the dog. He has no pull or green belt. She says our green belt. I have her hateful remarks in court. That's what she says. That is what she was stating to back up the false arrest and and even what happened in July was illegal. But so I have to do subpoenas to protect myself from further harassment by this molester.
Can I just clarify something for the executive session? That I just want to clarify this. That what happened with the arrest, in September, right? For 3 weeks where you lost privileges.
I didn't lose. I mean,
Wait,
that was caused illegally, you know, I mean, by lease because
But
they had no right to do
okay,
that because.
okay, please let me ask the question.